Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. Yes, I'm finally back from Japan. It was a great trip, bought way too much at the Pokemon Center store, but I am finally back to cover some Obsidian Flames content. So for today's video, we're going to take a look finally at Zoro-Box in this current meta. Let's get to it. Alrighty, so here is the deck list. Yes, we are finally taking a look at Zoro-Box. Now, this deck has been around for quite some time. There's been many iterations of it over the past couple of metas, but I do think that there are some key cards in this current meta that make this deck really competitive. Maybe not top tier, but a good single prize deck to kind of shift up the meta. Now, the main reason why this deck works now really well is because of this energy card, Reversal Energy. And Reversal Energy basically states that if it's attached to your Pokemon, it only provides one colorless energy, but if you are behind on prizes and it's attached to an evolution Pokemon, it provides 3 energies of any color type, which means we'll always be able to fulfill these high energy attack costs. Now in this new set, we have access to the Scizor, which is a really great attacker because it has the attack Punishing Scissors. For 1 metal energy, you can do 10 damage, but then an extra 50 for every Pokemon that your opponent has in play that has an ability. Now this is very similar to Flapple that we've had in the past. Flapple is also a really good attacker. The reason why I've opted to put the Scizor in this deck is because Xian Pao is such a popular deck. I also really like the Scizor because a lot of decks in the format do play abilities, and if your opponent tries to go around your strategy and not take any KOs, we also do play Luminous Energy in this deck, which means Scizor can still attack without having to rely on being down on prizes. Now, since Obsidian Flames has dropped, we have access to this new busted card called Charizard EX, which is all over the ladder. It's taking it by storm. So we need a way to also counter that deck, and that's what the Scovillain is for. Scovillain is a really great card. It has the attack Super Spicy Breath, so literally a spicy tech in this deck. And basically for 1 grass, 2 colorless, it does 90, but if you have any fire energies attached to it, it does an extra 90, so it's doing 180 damage. And with Reversal Energy, it does count for that fire energy, so you're always going to be hitting for 180 damage. It hits Charizard EX for weakness, so you are hitting that sweet 360 number, which is definitely going to KO any Charizard EX. A lot of decks are playing Pidgeot EX, so we need a counter for that as well, and I've opted for the Luxray. Now, you could debate on making this spot a Stage 1 Pokemon that's also lightning, like a Raichu, or I've seen people play the Kilowattrel, that's also really good in this deck, but I've opted for the Luxray just because it really synergizes well with the playstyle that we're going for. We do want to be behind on prizes most of the time, so you can get this card out into the field pretty easily. It makes it so that we don't have to use a Zoroark and commit it to a lightning attacker. We can keep building up our Zoroarks on the bench and use Luxray to take knockouts on things like the Lumineon or the Pidgeot EX, like I mentioned. We also play the Hisuian Arcanine, which is really great. It has basically the same attack as Scovillain. It's really great against Arceus V-Star, which is definitely what we're trying to go for with this fighting attacker. Cetitan is also a really great attacker. The Special Horn attack does 80, and if it has any special energies attached to it, it does basically 220 damage in total, which is just that sweet spot to knock out most Vs in the format. And obviously, we have to play the Mightyena for that Mew VMAX matchup. And it wouldn't be a Zoro-Box deck without the Slowbro. The Twilight Inspiration is just perfect in this deck, because then if your opponent goes down to 1 prize, you can just take your last 2 prizes and win the game. I'm also playing Arcanine. I didn't have this in the deck originally, but after going onto the ladder, I found a lot of decks to be weak against fire now, just because so many people are trying to counter Charizard EX. It's that popular. Yes, I know. I'm playing the Arcanine just so that we have some sort of attacker that is a fire attacker that we can hit those grass Pokemon for weakness. Now you might be wondering why I'm playing the Bibarel engine as opposed to, like, say, the Kirlia engine, which just sounds better. I think Bibarel is more utility. What I found after playing this deck a couple of times is that you don't really need to overextend by discarding a lot of Pokemon. You just need to figure out what's best in the current matchup. So say, for instance, like if I'm playing against Charizard EX, I need to get the Scovillain in the discard. So I'm just going to try and get that Scovillain into the discard. And then after that, I just want to draw as many cards as I can so I don't whiff attacks with, say, like not having the Reversal Energy or not having a Zoroark. And it's also great because it makes you Iono proof as well. And I'm also playing the Cleffa. The Cleffa is a great card in this set because because it has the attack Grasping Draw for no energy, you can draw until you have 7 cards in your hand. Cleffa is really great because it allows you to have more draw, and it allows you to pivot between your attackers. And that is pretty much it for the deck list. Here is an image of the deck list if you want to try it out for yourselves. I think this deck is a lot of fun and has a lot of options. It does have a hard time against Lost Box, obviously, as most single prize decks do, and it does require a good amount of sequencing and planning to pilot. So overall, I say the difficulty level is actually a little bit higher than you think, but if you can master your sequencing, it is a very powerful deck. So let's hop onto the ladder and I'll show you some of the matches that I got with the Zoro-Box deck. Yeah, we're going up against the Charizard deck. Let's go. Okay. So, Scovillain is in my hand. We're golden. We're golden. We just need to set up our board and we will be perfectly fine. I have research. Can ditch this whole hand. I can Ultra Ball first, get some stuff. Artazon, get some more stuff. Research, get rid of the Scovillain. Ideally, I would like to get Cleffa into the active, so I'm going to see if I can do that. Looks like it's just Charizard. They only have 2 Charmanders in the Pidgey setup. Ooh, I don't want to lose that, but we have to do what we have to do. Okay. Looks like we prize our other Bidoof. Go ahead, do that. I don't want to thin anything else out, actually. I think I'm fine. Let's go ahead, just do this. Guarantee that we can grab it. I'll go research. Got the VIP pass, that's great. Nest Ball. For another one. And then VIP pass for our last 2 guys. I would have liked to have gotten another Bidoof, and we prized the Cleffa. That's good to note. I guess I don't need the Manaphy in play. Unless I play Delphox, so I probably do want to put it in play just in case for that scenario specifically. Ooh, but we got everybody in play, so. Unfortunately, no Bibarel this game, or at least not yet. We can try and get it in the late game, but that's gonna be pretty tough. But it looks like we'll be able to get a Zoroark in play, which is really nice. And we do have Scovillain in deck, so all we need to do is see a Reversal Energy, and then we have Zoroark in hand. So those are all things we can do. They actually don't rare candy into the Charizard, which is interesting. They're gonna give us Charmeleon, which I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm happy with that. I mean, it's fine. And I can also Rod back the Bidoof, put that back into play. Yeah. I think we're okay here. Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a Charmeleon or a Charizard. We would have liked to have made it into a Charizard, but this is fine. We're gonna go ahead and put these 2 guys back because I would like to get the Bibarel still in play. So we'll have the Bidoof down. That seems fine. I'm gonna go ahead and Iono. No. Yeah. I'll do this. I don't want to give them more cards. It looked like they didn't have much. I'm going to go ahead and Colress instead. Yeah, we got the Reversal. We got another Zoroark. I think the Luxray is going to be... Yeah, I need the Luxray for the Pidgeot. Let's do that. We'll go ahead, transform. Put that in play. Go ahead and evolve that just in case if they Iono me back. And then we'll just go Super Spicy Breath for a knockout on the Charmeleon. They only have 1 Charmander to work with. They could bench another one. Oh, we got the Cleffa. That's good. They could evolve this into Charizard, take a prize, which means we'll still be ahead. Oh, they'll still be ahead, which means we can then Reversal Energy into another Scovillain to take a knockout. If they ever evolve into Pidgeot, then we can also take a knockout with the Luxray. Yeah, we're pretty golden from there. I think I will put the Cleffa down next turn because I do like to have that pivoting option. Okay, there's another Charmander, so they can kind of loop Charmanders at a certain point. Now we do want to be back on even prizes though, because we do want to get to 2 prizes down. That way we can have access to the Slowbro play. But I don't know if it's too important. We'll see how we feel in the end game. Ah, the Radzard. Okay. That could be an issue. We'll see how that goes. Looks like they don't even have the Charizard? Potentially? Can they get the Pidgeot in play? Okay, it looks like no attack for the Charmander. I don't really like this. What do I have in the discard? Nothing really. I could attach DTE, but I still won't take the knockout. I'll promote the Manaphy. I don't want them to have the ability to knock out a Zoroark just yet. They give me the Rad Charizard. Ooh. It could be good. Aw, and now we do get the potential to maybe get a Scizor. Let me check to see if I can do that. Can I Echoing Horn? Ooh, is that even worth it? Echoing Horn to draw 1 more card? You know what? It's a fun play. Let's try it. I'm gonna Echoing Horn. Do that. Zinnia. We probably want to get rid of this Mightyena. I would rather have the VIP passes gone. Okay, sweet. We got the Bibarel. We didn't get the Scizor, so it doesn't really matter. We don't take an attack. We don't take a knockout this turn, so we can actually just pass here. This is fine. We want them to boss up our board. I could attach... No, I couldn't. I could attach Luminous Energy to Manaphy and actually hit for 40. Which is a play. Not a good one, I don't think. No attack this turn either. Not as interesting of a match, I would say. But let's go ahead. We'll go do this. I want to put the Cleffa in play, but I don't think it's going to happen. Let's put the Arcanine to the bottom of our deck. We don't need that. We'll go Iono here. Okay. We have DTE and Reversal. I can't use Reversal. Could attach DTE to Active Retreat. I can't smack with the Scovillain. This is where Cleffa would be really great. This is actually where, okay, I thought about putting the Radiant Jirachi in this deck, because Radiant Jirachi would be wonderful in this matchup specifically, or in this scenario specifically. League Headquarters not really doing anything for me. It's only just basic Pokemon, right? Yeah. So we're fine there. They get Jock, so they can finally put the Pidgeot in play. And they're probably going to go in with the Charizard. Just totally fine. We have Boss Luxray knockout on Pidgeot, so I could go for that play, which I might do. Okay. I could set up this Charizard to attack, but they would need 4 energies. Looks like they're going for it. not down any reversals, right? So I still have 3 in the ether. Hopefully some in the deck, hopefully some prized. There's that Pidgeot coming down. So we can Luxray knock that out, but not just yet. I kind of actually want to knock out this Charizard in the active, because then it puts me down to even prizes. They could boss here, but they played Jock, so they can't boss. They could rope, but if they rope, I just probably... I guess I can give up a Zoroark, that's fine. DTE, okay. They're trying to get that knockout. They didn't have energy in hand. Did they use Bibarel yet? No, not yet. They could have Bibareled and then used the quick search. Yeah. Okay, and it's just a knockout. So now we are behind, which means we can get ahead. The motto of this deck, essentially. Let's go in with the Scovillain. We have the Colress. I mean, I could boss KO their Charizard, but then this guy's... I think I just want to knock this out. I'm fine with... And then I'll put the reversal... I kind of want to hold on to the reversal, so let's just go ahead and Colress here. Iono's... And that seems fair. Yeah. Okay. I could attach the reversal in case they Iono me. Then I would also need boss, and I kind of want to keep the reversal if I want to Scovillain again, so I'm just going to go ahead and Scovillain here. Take a knockout on the Radiant Charizard. That seems fair. Collect my prize. Luminous Energy? Not terrible. Okay, they charge up another Charizard. If they just knock out, they can't ignore this Scovillain. That's the thing. They could try and boss up like Bibarel or Luxray or Zoroark, but then I can just come up and take a 2-prize knockout here. And I think because I have combo of Luxray, boss, and reversal, I'm gonna go ahead and knock out their Pidgeot because I don't want them to have access to cards in the late game. Now they do have Bibarel, which means Iono is not gonna affect them too much, but it's still nice to get rid of that option for them. So I'm not going to go ahead with Zoroark just yet. I'm going to keep these in reserve. Because I do have Slowbro, right? No, I don't have Slowbro in the discard just yet. But my prize map is literally just knockout Pidgeot, knockout Charizard. I think we will be fine with our board state here. As long as we can hit reversal energies at the right time. That's a key issue about this deck. Like, you can have reversal energy, but if you aren't behind on prizes, it's not really going to benefit you. So you have to try and map out everything in terms of like when to take your prizes, when to use your supporters, when to take a knockout. It's a good amount of sequencing. It's not as easy as a deck as most people think, or at least what I thought. So there's an Iono, which kind of sucks. We still have the boss, but we don't have the thingamabob, the reversal energy. So we have to try and aim for that. Okay, they got 3 Charizards in play. How many energies do they have? Dang, that should be all of their energies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 14 energies. That should be it. Okay. So the Iono kind of sucks, but if we can get reversal energy. The top deck, oh my god, I love it. That's amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and just take out that Pidgeot now. Let's go ahead and boss Bibarel. Oh, that top deck was beautiful. So beautiful. I don't want to give them Artazon here just yet. I'm going to save the Rod. Yeah. And then just go Wild Charge. Oh my god, that was a beautiful top deck. Okay, so we take 2 prizes here. Now we just have to get a Scovillain in play. Scovillain? Scovillain? I think it's Scovillain. Okay. But yeah, if we can just get a Scovillain in play, knock out a Charizard EX, we're golden. We're golden. Now, to be fair, this deck doesn't always run as smoothly as you've been seeing right now. But, you know, when it runs, it is pretty great. And that's kind of like with most decks anyway. Because this deck has been so popular, I wanted to make something, you know, to help you guys in case you guys are just tired of seeing Charizard on the ladder. But I will make my own Charizard list probably next week. But I want to make it a little bit more spicier. I actually tried a version where I did this Charizard, but with the Scovillain as well, as like a secondary attacker. Something that you could probably like use in the mirror match, but it just didn't work. I couldn't get it to really work, because like Scovillain just needs, what is it? Where is it? Like, it needs fire energy, so you could use Charizard to power up a Scovillain, but it was a lot of tech for little reward, especially in like other matchups as well. So I kind of abandoned it, but I might revisit it again. Oh, and that's just beautiful. I think we just win, right? We just win. No, we don't win because we're not behind on prizes. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead, size this up. I could boss, but I kind of want to save it. I could boss up their Bibarel, force them to stall, but then if they don't ever get it out of the active, they could deck me out. So I'm gonna just hold on to everything. I'm gonna go Ultra Ball, get rid of this, and probably the Luminous Energy. I just want to thin my deck, because how many reversals? I have 1 more reversal in the deck. I have 2 Luminous Energy. And yeah, if I can get Slowbro in the discard, that would be great. And then I'm just gonna go... Oh, the headquarters actually prevents me from attacking. Interesting. I should have kept that Luminous Energy then. I'll end turn then. They would have to disrupt my hand and knock me out, or disrupt my hand and not take a knockout in order for me to lose. The league headquarters actually came in clutch for them. I mean, to be fair, if they Iono me again, I probably don't want double reversal energies in my hand anyway, because then it just goes to the bottom of my deck, and then it'll be harder for me to get that knockout. But if they take a knockout, they lose. They can knock out my Bibarel, that's fine. No, they just go up with Zoroark? That's a misplay. Don't knock out the Zoroark. You retreat? Oh, I have boss in hand. Okay, that's fine. They were gonna go with this play. If they have this and Iono, then that could suck. How many Ultra Balls do I have left, actually? Pretty sure I have another Ultra Ball left in the deck. Yeah, they just knocked me out, so this is totally fine. I just boss up their Charizard and take the game from there. Okay. Go Charizard. We will go Phantom Transformation. Go Scovillain. Scovillain. Attach Reversal Energy. And then boss for game. And that is it. So yeah, this deck is a great counter against Charizard. So if you're having trouble with the meta Charizard deck, then just play Zoro-Box with Scovillain, and it will get you games. So let's hop on to the next match. Ooh. Lost Box, no fun. Well, we're gonna get this. And this. If they donk me, they donk me, but it's whatever. Watch that. Okay. Alright, looks like we're going up against Lost Box. If they do Greninja me, they Greninja me, and I lose. But we'll take the gamble. We'll see. Maybe you'll see this game. Maybe you won't. That's the tough part about the Zoro-Box deck, is you gotta get a lot set up. Like, you're fine with conceding a couple prizes. Like, I think at max you should not concede more than 2 prizes. But after that, if you're not taking knockouts every turn, then you're kind of losing. Because even if you're going up against, say, a standard like 2 prize deck, like say like Shein Pow or something, you can't take your prizes before they take their prizes. If you concede more than 2 prizes. Double VIP Pass. Sneaky sneaky. Now you might be thinking, why am I not playing Kirlia? Well, to that I say, it is very tough to get all of these Pokemon set up. Bibarel is really nice in this deck because of the fact we play a lot of Ionos to kind of disrupt our opponent for having a lot of KOs on us. And so if we play Iono, we can then use Bibarel to continuously draw more cards. We do play some discarding cards, like the Ultra Ball, of course, but we also play things like Research and Zinnia, and those are plenty to get cards in the discard pile. I think a lot of the times with Zoro boxes, people like to think that you have to discard a lot of things, and it's not really true. You just need to discard that one card that's good in that matchup. So like in this matchup, I don't even know what's even good in this matchup. We're not even playing Lostina, so I guess Scizor is going to be best in this matchup because they have a lot of abilities in play. But even on that note, right, like they're just going to be able to ping our bench. So having the Bibarel is more HP, which means they can't do Sableye, Lost Mine those Pokemon. I don't know what I'm saying. I think I'm pretty much saying what I'm thinking. But I think what we need to do here is go get rid of those. Grab that Bibarel. I need to check the deck. I didn't check the deck. I need to check if Scizor's in there. We'll go Scizor's. I don't want to research because I have a lot of stuff in play. Slowbro's gonna be really good in this matchup. Artazon and Ultra Ball. I don't know. I have research next turn, but yeah, let's do that. This seems fine. What I could do, I could play Mightyena and take a knockout here. Or I can even go with Scovillain, that's fine. Yeah, let's do Artazon, grab some stuff. Let's grab another Zorua. Let's go Ultra Ball to get rid of these. And definitely grab the Manaphy, because we don't want a Greninja snipe on my Pokemon. That would be devastating. We can go Transformation, get into really anything. I guess this, well, hold on, how much HP do you have? They have the same, okay. So go Scovillain. Go Reversal Energy. I wish this was something else besides the Scovillain, because then the Cram can just knock me out again, but I'll live with this. This seems fine. Sure, I'll grab 4. Colress, not bad. Although this next turn I probably do want to research, even though... we'll be down 1 Luminous Energy, that's fine. So the Scyther tells me that they are also playing Scizor, which is interesting. That could give them another cram, yep. Yeah, I don't even remember the nonsense that I was saying earlier. Just forget all of it. I don't even remember. But they're probably gonna get a cram hit this turn, in which case I probably do need to research to see more cards. Iono would be nice to get their hand size down just a little bit, but I think I'll research here. There is an argument to Bibarel first and then research, because then I could discard more cards. I might actually do that. Yeah, that seems fine. I'm down a Rod and an Iono. Good to note. I do play 2 Rods. I think 2 Rods is really great just in case, you know, you get rid of one. Having some form of recovery is really nice with this deck. Do they have enough to Sableye? No, not yet. Okay. Do they have the switch? They have to have a switching option here. They could just pass, in which case I can't attack. Okay, there's a switch. There's a cram hit. Vacuum, okay, get rid of the Artazon. It's fair play, fair play. They definitely don't need it. I think we only win this matchup with Slowbro, so we have to try and consistently knockout after knockout. So hopefully we can get that going. I think this next turn's gonna be really scary because Sableye is gonna put in some work. Okay, okay, I like that. Let's do incisors for 1. Nest Ball? Okay, I can work with Nest Ball. Nest Ball can get me another Zorua. I'll go ahead and do that. I guess I can do Artazon again. Why not? And I do have the Luminous Energy, so I can attack with the Scizor, which will be nice. I'll bet another Zorua. I'll go Zoroark. And then transform. Let's go Scizor here. And Scizor is really nice because then I don't need to be behind on prizes in order to take a KO. Is there anything else I can do? Okay. Their best bet is to do Sableye here. They can still only take 1 knockout, but Sableye can, you know, set up for multiple KOs next turn. So I need to evolve my Zoruas. They could take a knockout on Manaphy, maybe set up a knockout on Bidoof, but I have the Bibarel to evolve into that. So as long as I can evolve all my Pokemon, the Sableye won't be too threatening. At the moment, I have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they can take a knockout with their Scizor on my Scizor, which is what it looks like they're opting to do. I should have another Rod in deck. Let me check that next time I use Artazon. I need to check how many reversal energies I have and if I have Rod. Because those two cards are going to be very, very useful in this matchup. Is it Colress? Okay. There was maybe an argument to not playing the Bidoof because of the fact that the Scizor can't take a knockout, but then I feel like they just come up with... They could have come up with Snorlax and try to take a knockout there. Where are they in terms of Lost Zone? Their Lost Zone looks pretty good. Nothing too important gone. What about their discard? They're down 2 carts, 3 water energies, but they probably play Recycler. Yeah. That's a 160 knockout on me, but that's actually fine. I'm okay with that. Let's go up with this, because this gives me a chance to evolve everything. I'm gonna go Barrel Evolve, Artazon. Okay, do we have the Rod? We do have the Rod. We have 1 Reversal and 1 DTE, so we have access to Slowbro. No problem there. Now I do need to get the Zoroark. Ooh. Okay. I was hoping for a better supporter than this, but I guess we'll have to go Cynthia's. Got the Zoroark, that's good. So we can attack this turn. What's the best attacker? I guess I can just go up with Scovillain again. I was hoping for Rod, otherwise they could just knock out the Zorua and then I don't have an attacker next turn. Ooh, that's actually bad. Scizor is technically the best attacker because it has 140 HP. And they 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 210. So yeah, I can knock out with that. And I can also just use Luminous Energy, so I might save that energy for later. So this is great because if they do boss KO my Zorua, I can still attack with the Scizor on whatever they bring up. So this is fine here. So I'll go punishing Scizor. It's just a Scizor brawl at this point. Back-to-back knockouts with Scizor. Okay. We're down to 3 prizes. We got the Luxray. Luxray is actually really great if they do come up with the Sableye here. Unfortunately, I probably will lose this Zorua. No, it looks like they're coming up with Snorlax. I feel like, if anything, you should just come up with Comfy. Okay, Gate. So it looks like they are going to try an attack with the Snorlax. Ooh, I definitely need to get Rod here. Honestly, I just need to take 1 more knockout, and then Slowbro helps me win the game. So as long as I can get 1 more knockout, set up 2 Zoruas, we should be good. I'm thinking, is it worth horning up? That sounds wrong. I'm not gonna say that. Echoing Horn the Scyther onto their bench. I mean, it could play Scizor, but what are the chances of them using Scizor as an attacker? Not likely, right? And then it just clogs up their bench a little bit. I'll try it. We'll see, because maybe I can attack with Scizor. I definitely don't want them to put another Sableye in play, because 2 Sableyes is essentially what they're going to try and go for. Okay. I got the Thumping Snore. Means they're going down to 2 prizes. I need to get Zoroark in play. They're still asleep, so that could buy me some time. Iono, that's fine. I might just play the Horn just so I can thin it out of the deck, honestly. Let's go ahead and do it. I don't want them to have Cram, so I'm definitely going to put that back. And then we'll go Iono. Put them down to 2 cards, which might mess them up. Let's go Scizor's here. Okay. I can Ultra Ball, get rid of these 2. Grab me a Zoroark. Could evolve. Scizor's reversal. Ooh, yes. Okay, so we got an attack this turn. This is perfect. The only problem is I didn't get Rod. So what I'm actually going to do... Yeah, this is actually perfect. I'm going to go switch into the Luxray and then reversal onto the active and then go Wild Charge. Knock out the Snorlax. Hope my Iono did work, because if they don't have a way to attack with the Sableye, they can't knock out my Zoroark. I really need another Zorua there. Or I needed Super Rod, because all of my guys are on the bottom of it, or in my discard. Yeah, I couldn't have gone up with Slowbro, because then they would have just knocked out the Slowbro. I'm hoping that they don't see this play, because they need just Psychic Energy in order to pretty much win the game. Because after that, I mean, I could attack with Bibarel, but I am behind in the prize trade, so they would win ultimately by just knocking out the Zoroark and then knocking out the Manaphy. But it looks like they're thinking pretty hard, which tells me that they may not have it. Alright, they're going up with Comfey, so they need to use Comfey. Did my Iono stick them? Ooh. They had Rope, they didn't get Rope, which was another Flower Selectings. They get Nest Ball, maybe another Sableye. Yep. Ooh. Oh, they did have another Scizor. Okay. Did they have an energy for it? No, they have Pokestop. Are they gonna try and bet on Pokestop here? They are. Oh, they got the gate. They have the gate. Of course they have the gate. Okay. Well, a lot of energy is gone. But I'm assuming they have Psychic Energy at least. No, they don't have anything. Oh no. Did we pull it off? They have Switch Card. Are they gonna go into Comfey? I feel like if they didn't get with Gate, they don't have it in hand. Okay, so they're going into another Comfey. Ooh, Flower Selecting. Okay, they got rid of Beach Court. Did they get what they needed? Oh, come on. To be fair, if they don't attack this turn, we're also in a pickle. But if I can just get Super Rod and just build up another Zorua, then we should be fine. But if they don't... What do they do? What do they do? They just pass! Okay, so they aren't going to get a knockout, which means I can't attack with the Luxray. I'm going to just go Colress here. I mean, I could even go Pokestop, because I'm just looking for Rod, essentially. Actually, let me... what's in my deck? I want to know what's in my deck. I could Boss, stall them. Yeah, let's go Stop first, because I'm just looking for Rod. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's go Nest Ball here. Yeah, I have a Rod. I have one Reversal, which I do want to keep. So if I Iono, I'll get what I need. Yeah. But I don't want them to Iono. I can go Colress here. I think Colress is fine. I need Rod, I need Reversal, and... Could get Zinnias? Probably not. I'll probably just grab... I'll grab the Cetitan. It's a better attacker. We'll go Rod here. Kick back. Zorua. Yeah. Seems fine. Maybe I should have kept that Nest Ball then. Because now I can't draw it in with the barrel. Ah, that was poor sequencing on my part. Because I can't attack with this guy. Oof. Ooh, this is tough. Okay, I think I'm just gonna pass. That's all I can really do. If I kept the Nest Ball, I would have been able to put the Zorua down at least. So I should have definitely kept the Nest Ball, just went the Colress, and then got the Super Rod. Then played Nest Ball to get the Zorua down. Guaranteed. But now, because I didn't do that, they have an extra turn to get Sableye in play. And then knock out my Zoroark. But then Luxray could attack, but then if I attack with Luxray, then they can just set up another Sableye. And then knock out my Manaphy. They just pass. Okay, so I think we are fine. We have Iono, so we're not gonna deck out here. I'm gonna go ahead and then... Are they gonna try and just stall me out? They could try and just deck me out here. Is that what they're going for? I mean, I have Iono, so I won't deck out, but they also won't deck out. So I kind of want them to go through their deck. I don't have another Luminous Energy, otherwise I could attack with Scizor. I didn't think about this one. Oh, Lost Box is so tough. And they just concede. Okay, they just gave up apparently. But, ooh, that would have been tough. We could have either gotten decked out, or they just, you know, got Sableye just one turn early, and that would have been it for us. But we were still able to kind of keep up with Lost Box, which is this deck's worst matchup. So I'm kind of happy that we were able to kind of, you know, stay in the game for that one. But that's going to be it for the video. If you liked the video, then hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you guys later. Now, since Ophidian Flames